My wife handed me divorce papers. I thought she was joking. Then I pulled out the papers I'd filed 2 weeks earlier. Last Thursday, I came home from a brutal 12-hour shift, exhausted and covered in sweat. My wife was sitting at the kitchen table with this smug expression I'd come to recognize, the one that said she knew something I didn't. "Sit down. We need to talk." I didn't sit. Something in my gut told me to stay standing. She slid a manila envelope across the table. "Just a peek at what divorce looks like after 3 years. Thought you should see what you're working with." I opened it. She was demanding the house I'd bought 2 years before we met, half my retirement, spousal support for 3 years, and compensation for supporting my career during our marriage. I literally taught her how to change a tire last year. I looked at her face, that smugness, that certainty she'd blindsided me. "Interesting reading material," I said. Then I walked to the hall closet, reached behind the winter coats, and pulled out my own envelope, the one I'd been carrying for 2 weeks. I tossed it on the table. "Funny thing, I filed mine on the 3rd. You're about 14 days late." The smugness melted off her face like ice cream on hot pavement. She grabbed my envelope, saw the court stamp, the filing date proving mine was already in the system. "You, what? How did you?" "Sweetheart, you've been checked out of this marriage for over a year. The late nights that didn't add up, work trips that never appeared on our shared calendar, the way you flinch when I try to touch you." I pointed to a section in my filing. "See that? That's the forensic accountant's findings on the $34,000 you moved to your personal account over the past 18 months. The one you opened without telling me." Her face went white. "Oh, and the house? It's in a trust. Has been since before we got married. You're entitled to exactly nothing from it." She started crying, angry, crying. "You had no right. Actually, when you're funneling money from our household accounts into a hidden account, that's dissipation of marital assets. My lawyer is very interested in discussing that with the judge." 3 months ago, I'd noticed things. She started being extra nice, which, after a year of being treated like furniture, felt wrong. She asked specific questions about my retirement, my pension, the house paperwork, questions she'd never cared about before. My buddy, who works in insurance, mentioned running into her at a consultation. She was asking about beneficiaries after divorce. He thought I knew. I didn't. I hired a lawyer quietly, paid cash. He suggested the forensic accountant. That's how we found the systematic transfers, $1,500 to $2,000 every month. She wasn't just planning to leave. She was planning to clean me out first. The court hearing was brutal. Her attorney painted me as controlling, showed texts where I'd asked about purchases as evidence. Then my lawyer dropped the hammer. Bank statements, the lease for her secret apartment, deposit paid 4 months ago, and text messages between her and her sister. I just need to wait until the 3-year mark. That's when spousal support kicks in. Smart. Get everything in order first. Already moving money? He's clueless. Too busy working to notice. What about the house? My lawyer says I have a claim. By the time I'm done, he'll be lucky to keep his truck, LOL. The judge's face was stone reading them. He denied her motion and ruled the house would remain my separate property. Outside, her mother screamed, "You've destroyed her. She stole from me. Planned to take everything I'd worked for." I didn't destroy anything. She did. Final settlement. House stays with me. She gets 18% of retirement accumulated during marriage, not half. The $34,000 she moved counted as her taking her share early. No spousal support. The judge noted she'd already been funding her own separate life. In the parking lot, she caught up to me. "You didn't have to do this. You spent a year and a half lying to my face, stealing from me, planning to take everything. The only reason you're not walking away with half my life is because you got caught. I wasn't stealing. You loved what you thought I could give you. When that didn't materialize, you found other options." I opened my truck door. That trick only works once. 3 weeks later, everything was finalized. I kept the house, most of my retirement, my sanity. She's telling everyone I was financially abusive. The people who know us both don't believe her.